This is not a sleeping stream. This is a gaming stream. It's a gaming stream. How we doing, J-Man? What up, Solo Sparky? No fucking shot. There is no way Wonderful Beef is in the goddamn stream. There's no fucking shot. Yo. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Twitch. We're back. We back. Let me reset this. All right. Let's go. We just hit 58. Okay, why the hell is that on... Why the hell is that on drop? There we go. There we go. What up, ye ultimate? Who's the next Sebe cast? XP Waste podcast. I'm leaguing my ass off. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You enjoying it? Oops. Yo, what up, Colin? Okay, so now that we can catch salmon, our XP is through the roof. I love it. Oops. Having so much fun right now. I'd love to hear that. Yeah, I can't really get into leagues myself, but I know a lot of people just fucking love it. Especially those that like can't no life RuneScape unless it's leagues, you know what I mean? You know, they're too busy with work and other things. Turn this down a little bit. Why are my headphones weird? Yeah, Oxy and Michael, you guys know him. Excited for that. Should be a good one. That'll be on Monday. You know, Spongy was in the stream a couple days ago. Well, he was in here today as well, but like, he mentioned you, Beef. To this day, me and him both agree that your Third Age clip is still the GOAT of all Twitch clips. Nothing that has ever beaten it. Always makes me feel guilty though, playing the league and not the Iron. Yeah, but at the end of the day, I mean, how I see not playing Sebe, for example, is like, bro, there's no beating the game, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, RuneScape is like the goalpost always moves forward, so no matter how far you get on an account, it's just like, it doesn't fucking matter. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, you want to make progress, but the progress is endless, so it's like wherever the fuck you are, it doesn't matter. So like, spending time away from the account is not really that big of a deal ultimately. What am I doing? There we go. Clean up this inventory. We're getting so much more roe now with the salmon. Can't bring myself to play. Every time I try, I just want to progress in the main game more. Yep, you're like me then. What up, Solo Sparky? A bad habit of watching on YouTube while I'm a sub on Twitch. I was gonna say, I was like, isn't that the same Sparky on YouTube? What up, Soxinder? How we doing? I gotta get back into the flow of this. There we go. What up, Spoobs? Literally, just this morning, we were getting 45k XP an hour. As soon as you start catching salmon, it just fucking jumps like 30%. So wild. I love it. And that means more agility and strength XP per hour, too. Is that a Yeti cup? No, it's not. It's just some fucking Walmart cup that I've had for like 5 years now. It's amazing. I still love it. Still use it all the time. Keep on this one, actually. Just got your achievement cape yesterday. Holy, let's fucking go, Trippy. Nice. Yo, Sabe, I have an iron question. Oh god, not an iron question. Fuck. Should I just use the 1500 teak planks in the POH or mahogany homes? You should always do mahogany homes. It's fucking depressing knowing that, but you have to. It's too good to pass up. It's too OP. I know how amazing left-click construction is, especially with all the fucking plugins. Like, dude, it's literally just like, you just click the piece of furniture every tick, and like, that's it. It's fucking insane. No, you would mind if you understood how busted construction is nowadays. Like, how fucking easy it is. Running around the place, teleporting around, fixing people's furniture is not ideal, honestly. But how we all doing this evening? I have to focus up a little bit more because now we're actually catching so many more fish. It's like I can't like read a fucking paragraph without my inventory filling up now, which is kind of a good problem to have, I guess. Because to be honest, I never really want to read what you guys have to say. I'm kidding. I fucking love reading what you guys have to say. You guys are the only way I could possibly get through this grind, genuinely. If I listen, I do like you guys. Did mahogany from 86 to 99, didn't mind at all. Again, you would mind if you understood. If you fully could grasp how many fucking plugins. It's not even just the left click con, like that's great. There is a plugin that allows you to not even have to click different numbers. Like you can literally remap the same number and you can just turn it into space. As in, so it literally means you just hold fucking spacebar the entire time. Or hold the 1 key or whatever you want to do. Just the entire time and you just click on the same fucking spot. It's wild. It is actually out of control. And the XP per hour is fucking insane. That's like the one thing that makes me so jealous of main accounts. Construction. Yeah, it's crazy. It's actually crazy. I got to do it for a little bit on my last account. I was like, what the fuck is this? This is a joke. It was fun, yeah. What are we doing, Zulo? I should just put in my title, Leagues fishing. Rank 1 league fisher. No, I shouldn't do that. That's a lie. That would be lying. And you guys know I never lie. Why no leagues? It says leagues. What are you talking about? No, I'm just not a big league fan. That's pretty much it. Rank 1 league fisher. Yeah, making planks is kind of shitty. It's not that bad though. I feel like it's only not bad when you have a reasonable amount of planks. As soon as the planks get into like the tens of thousands, then it's a bit daunting, of course. Oh, I would never use plank make spell. Hell no. Hell no, brother. What the fuck? I went on a little bike ride after stream part 1. And I went to Jersey Mike's. And got a little sandwich that I consumed. I only consumed half of it though, because I'm always a fat ass when I go to Jersey Mike's. I always get a giant. I'm just like, I don't know why. I just can't not get a giant. It was nice. It was a nice bike ride too. It was fucking cold out, but I started going really fast, and it warmed me up. It was pretty warm, nice and toasty by the end. It was great. Nice little 10-miler. Nothing too bad. Had to get my exercise though, you know. Why are you Pepe laughing, man? What the fuck was so funny? What was so funny? Eat. Tell the class what was so funny, man. You being a fat ass. What the fuck? That's not funny, dude. It's a medical issue. Okay, it's not. There are people with medical issues, though. I shouldn't make fun of that. Look at this XP right now, 67k. We'll take that all day. And that's just the fishing. You guys forget I'm getting agility and strength. Type 1 if you forgot. Starting to reach negative temps in Canada. I can finally go ice skating again. Jesus. Negative temps. That does not sound fun at all. Like, it gets to the point where it just feels like anything colder than, like, fucking 20 degrees is just, it feels the same. But I've heard some crazy shit. Like, nah, when it gets below 0 Fahrenheit, like, it's no joke. Like, you're genuinely, like, your body's, like, sounding the alarm. Like, get us out of here. Get us out of here. This is not good. Anything below 60 is terrible, yeah. Yeah, no, you're kind of right, honestly. I can do maybe 54 and higher, I'd say. Because if it's like a day that's like 54 degrees and dry at least, I can go for a really fucking fast bike ride and I don't like start just actually getting drenched in sweat. But today when I went out, it was like 41 degrees out. And I'm just fucking shivering. I mean, I eventually warmed up, but it took a good like 15 minutes of like hard biking. Holy, almost 70k an hour. Let's go. Pump it. Get up there. Here it's snowing, so stop complaining. I'm not. I'm discussing. Ground is ice. And when I go to the store, I slip and hurt my knees. Ha! No, I'm kidding. That fucking sucks. I'm sorry. Stop complaining though, dude. People have it worse than you do, believe it or not. I'm kidding. Listen, I'm just trying to do what you did to me. How does that feel? Woo! 38 strength. I'm getting stronger. You guys can't talk that much more shit about me because guess what? I'm getting fucking stronger. I could probably knock you out when I hit like, I don't know, 42 strength or something. Who knows? How much HP do you guys have in real life? It barely snows. Let's go! 59 fishing. Let's fucking go. It snows sometimes. I feel like it mostly snows every year, but it's just for like a day or two. It's like almost every year there's like a day where you wake up and it's nice and white out. But usually melts within like a day or two. Then we might get one more that year, but not really. Sometimes it'll like snow. Like last year it was icy for like 3 days and that was it pretty much. Like it snowed and then it got icy for a few days and then it just melted. It's like honestly the perfect place because summers are completely dry. To be fair, like late fall, like right now into early spring, it does rain a lot, which is the one downside, but it, like you still get to experience snow, but you don't have to, like, live through it. You know what I mean? It's, like, perfect. Shit turns into the apocalypse here in Ohio, like, once a year. Seen cars sliding down my street. Yeah. Yeah. I've seen videos of it. No, I've actually seen cars slide around here in Oregon when I was growing up. I went to a high school that had a massive fucking hill just to get up to the high school. And one day they like didn't close school and it was icy out. It was like barely icy, but there was just cars sliding everywhere like fucking dumbasses. It was great. here, so I have summer tires on my car, and I am absolutely, like, there is no possible chance I am driving when it's snowy or icy. Like, fuck that. Fuck that. I will be slipping and sliding everywhere. It'll be horrible. And if I crash my car, that's that's a lot of money. There's no way I'm driving it. I'm just excited for spring. You love shoveling snow? Do you actually? I can't tell. Can't tell if you're being serious. What up, Tyler? I worked at a ski resort for a season. One of the most fun jobs I've ever had. Getting to take breaks and just go ski or board was so dope. Oh, that's fucking sick, yeah. Yeah, we're done with winter, Todd. We got the Tome of Fire and we got 90 firemaking. Gaming. I can't even wear the Tome of Fire yet. I need 50 magic. Here it's like you have to remove snow from the car every morning. Oh god, yeah, that's horrible. 30 mil firemaking, no pet, no tome. That's fucked, dude. I'm sorry. No tome and 30 mil. Jesus. Time to do solos, brother. Now, even... Jeez, wait, how many pulls do you have? What does this show in your collection log? The tome is 1 in 1,000. I got my tome at like 990. I got so lucky. Not so lucky, but I got it. I got it right at rate, basically. 2,800. Damn. Almost 3x rate of a tome. That's fucked. That's a real possibility, guys. Like, you gotta keep in mind, like, I was very aware of how unlikely I'd be to get a tome. You know, there's a pretty solid chance you go crazy dry on something like something like that. That's genuinely useful. So I'm very blessed. I got mine at 89. 89 firemaking. That was amazing. Or was it 88? I think it was 89. Can't remember. Yeah, I feel like some people just imagine, oh yeah, Tome of Fire is guaranteed before 99. Like, bro, that shit is not guaranteed. I'm very blessed to have gotten mine. Dragon Axe would have gone crazy too, but that doesn't really matter too much. I'll get a Dragon Axe from DKs. I wish there was like a PVM, not worms. I wish there was like some sort of boss that dropped dragon harpoons. I feel like it's so fucking stupid that dragon harpoons are as rare as they are. Like, it's just genuinely so fucking stupid. It's like one of the rarest things for no reason. It's a fucking dragon harpoon. Like, dear God. You literally have to kill 10,000 worms off task to get that shit. Why? Why the fuck is it 1 in 10,000 off task? Like, bro, if you... It's just fucking stupid. It's like the worst drop rate ever. It's like one of, like, for an Ironman, it's just like a dragon harpoon genuinely is like an end game item. Like, you're just not gonna get one. It's so stupid. Keep messing that up. I gotta stop doing that. Wait, using a log on a fish doesn't do anything? What? Love the synthwave. This is my Sebe Deep playlist. Glad you like it. Got a lot of bangers on here. They're like underground bangers, kind of, you know. This music you will not find in any other stream, I promise you. Getting sloppier. I think what I have to do, like, there's always like this part of me that wants to just like cut a bunch of fucking fish all at once, but it always ends up messing me up. I gotta stop doing that. Just cut one fish. It's alright if the inventory starts filling up. Just get one fish at a time. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, still live, Eric. Well, I took a break, went on a little bike ride, ate some lunch. But we have some fishing to do. We're about to hit 60 fishing. How we doing, Eric? Just played a few long games of Magic the Gathering. Ooh, nice. Nice. Played Magic the Gathering a tiny bit. It was actually one of my Mormon mission companions got me kind of into it, barely. He kind of robbed me, to be fair. He was like, dude, you got to play Magic, man. Everyone here plays it. I'm like, all right, I'll give it a go. Anyway, he like told me to buy like a fucking $50 pack of Magic cards, and I was like, all right, I'll do that. Just one time. And then he's like, "Oh yeah, dude. Okay, let's see the cards you have." And so he started like picking out all the cards that were like really fucking good. Clearly, and he's like, "Okay, you give me these ones, and I'll give you all these ones." It was like, he was such a manipulative piece of shit. He did exactly what I did to like my younger brother during Halloween. Like, "Oh yeah, you give me all your Reese's and Butterfingers, and I'll give you all these fucking Tootsie Rolls." But I didn't give a fuck. Like, how was I supposed to know? You know, I was just like, I didn't really care enough. So my deck sucked ass. I didn't actually know if it did. Who knows? Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'm just giving him a... Maybe I'm slandering him. Maybe he actually did give me the good cards. I have no idea. Surely he didn't. But, yeah, we played a few games. And I just, like, couldn't get into it. It was kind of hard. I was supposed to be preaching about Joseph Smith, too. So, you know, it's too many distractions. It wasn't that. It was... I just, like... I don't know. Card games are... complex card games can be I can see like the fun in it, but man, it's an investment to like really get into that, to like get good, you know. You're a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh? Couldn't get into MTG either. Yeah, I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh is a bit more simple. Magic the Gathering, it's like that fucking game is so crazy, the balancing about it. The complexity is what I find most fun, making decks work that shouldn't. Yeah, that does sound pretty cool, but it's a lot of brain power. Like you gotta really invest time into it, for sure. Yeah, it's literally trimming armor. That's basically what he did to me. You get headaches thinking about it too much sometimes. Yeah. You've been playing Pokemon TCG? What's TCG? On the phone recently? Shit is addicting. I feel like a Pokemon like boomer. Like I played Pokemon on my Game Boy Advanced SP, and that was pretty much it. And then I kind of like fell out of love with it. Not like I fell out of love, I just like didn't keep up anymore. So I felt like I don't know, like everybody else loves fucking Pokemon, and I'm just not loves fucking Pokemon, you know what I mean? Loves Pokemon. And here I am, like I feel like so like uncultured because I just haven't stuck with it, I guess. I loved the Game Boy Advance Pokemon games. Those are super fun. Yo, welcome back, Salty. I always feel like occasionally I need to just repeat myself. Like I am multi-streaming on YouTube and Twitch, so I swear to God, guys, I'm not talking to my imaginary friends. They are real people, I think. Man, they might be bots, to be fair. I'm not positive if all my viewers are real humans. Could be bots. I'm a bot. There we go. Is Pokemon still relevant in 2024? Yes. Bro, everyone still fucking loves Pokemon. Even with all the shit games they've come out with. Like, not shit games. People still love it because it is Pokemon. But, like, bro, the amount of fucking complaining I see from Pokemon fans about the new games is out of control. Yet they're just so addicted to it. It's like literally like RuneScape. Squat Cam is the only name on my friends list. True Ironman mode. Holy. Holy. Let's fucking go. I feel special now. Where's my 60 fishing at? I should have gotten one of Jersey Mike's little packaged cookies they have at the checkout. It was eyeing me. It really was. I was eyeing it. It was eyeing me. It was a magical moment, but I decided not to. I was like, you know what? I don't need a fucking cookie. I went on a bike ride. Let me, you know, not just completely erase the calories I burned by eating a fucking buttery, sugary piece of goodness. I should have gotten it though. God damn it. You just hit 61 fishing and free to play? Oh my god. So that's like the equivalent of like 200 mil fishing and members, right? Like 200 mil like twice. I'm kidding. It's not that crazy. But GZ. Let's get a squat for thinking about the cookie. Nope, no. Squats cost you guys money. No, not real money, just bits, you know, Twitch bits. They're not real money. Or donations on YouTube. Super chats. That's not real money, right? Actually, no. Super chats will make me do push-ups, not squats. Shit. I keep doing that. Pokemon is still the highest and most valuable IP ever above Disney. Jesus Christ, dude. That is wild. That is so nuts. In the entire world. Like, I wonder if they were thinking that when they made Pokemon, you know what I mean? If they had any fucking idea how big it would get. You know what? One day, the Seibe cast is going to be the biggest podcast on Earth. Mark my words, guys. One day. Is Digimon still a thing? I don't think so. I've never heard. I mean, I haven't heard of it since when I was a kid. Digimon was the shit, though, for real. Dude, who remembers, oh god, what were they called? Not Transformers, they were like toys like Transformers. They weren't Transformers, though. Fuck, what were they called? Not Zoids. Not Rescue Heroes. They were like little Bionicles! Oh my god, yes! You got it, yeah. Bionicles, bro. Jeez, that's a fucking throwback. Dude, I had Bionicles when I was a kid. 60 fishing, boys. Dude, we had 1 fishing this morning, believe it or not. We were at 1 fishing. Dude, Bionicles were the shit. Remember the Bionicle show? I think... Dude, when you say Bionicle now, it sounds like fucking Barnacles. Like, just like... I say Bionicle, it just... I don't know what I'm... Just doesn't sound right anymore. It used to be like the coolest thing ever. Like, in my opinion, Bionicles were like... cooler than fucking Beyblades. Beyblades were up there too. Beyblades. I had a few Beyblades of my own. I never had a Beyblade arena. My friend had a Beyblade arena, so we'd battle. And no, I didn't steal one of his Beyblades. He kind of gave it to me. He knew I wanted it. I probably would have stolen it, to be fair. Like, my friend didn't give a fuck, and he had like 20 different Beyblades. I was always playing with one at his house, and I genuinely probably would have stole it. I probably would have, because he wouldn't have noticed. Or he probably would have, but I wouldn't have cared if he noticed. He was like that. He was cool. But no, he ended up giving me it. And it was a really awesome Beyblade. I'd bring him to school. Dude, who remembers... Well, there's Tech Deck dudes as well. Tech Deck dudes are sick. But who remembers Rev-Ups? That's right, fucking Rev-Ups. Rev-Ups were like those magnetic cars that could like drive on the ceilings and stuff on like your school bus. It was crazy. Okay, we gotta clean up these fish. Only one at a time though. Just like this whole fucking method is just like, there's a lot going on. Your inventory fills up so fast now. It's gonna only get faster too, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I don't know. I can't read your guys' things as quickly though. I think McDonald's or something used to give you a disc, an episode of it or something. Bionicles? I didn't really, I think I've heard of Bakugan. I just can't really remember what that was. No, this is 3-tick. 1.5 tick technically means you have a chance of getting 2 resources in a 3-tick cycle. So if there's no potential for actually 2, then it doesn't count. So for example, like mining, like 3-tick 4G kind of feels like 1.5 tick G granite, but it's actually not, because if the first roll succeeds, the second roll doesn't happen. So you can't actually get like 2 granite. I mean, unless you have like bonus like the Varrock armor or Max Heap or something, but like you wouldn't normally be able to get 2 pieces of granite from 1 mine. But on the other hand, like Pure Essence, Dayalt, player grown trees, like those things can actually be 1.5 ticked, because you can actually get both rolls to be successful. And if the first roll is successful, the second roll happens still. But this doesn't even have a secondary roll. All this is doing is AFK fishing is 5 tick, and all this does is just speeds it up by 60%. So it ends up being 3 tick, and that's all that's happening right here. There's no like additional rolls that are happening behind the scenes. It's just simply speeding it up from 5 tick to 3 tick. Remember all those vehicle combat games from the 90s, like Twisted Metal and Vigilant 8? Or Vigilante 8? No. I think Twisted Metal 2 get remade with an online mode. No, I never heard of those, actually. Make Bionicle great again. It'll never be great again. Your school banned rev-ups? Oh, fuck, man. Toxic school. My school banned tech deck dudes. What the fuck? Dude. Good thing we're not in school anymore, right, guys? Am I right? Like, damn. Literally communist China over there. Can't play rev-ups. Can't play tech decks. Dude. Like, what are you supposed to do? Learn or something? What do they expect from us? That's right, 39 strength. We gained 9 strength levels from fishing at this pond today. It's wild. Are you into psytrance? I do not like psytrance. There maybe are a few songs on my playlist that are pretty close to psytrance, but I am not a fan at all, believe it or not. Like, even though I love trance music, I'm a big fan of like classic trance and melodic trance some of the time. Psytrance kind of gives me a headache, low-key. What's trance music? It's like a electronic high BPM music that's puts you in a state of trance. Wait, I can't use the word trance because you just asked what that is. I can't say what you asked. I can't use the definition. I can't define the word. What am I trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say. I'm not gonna try to explain myself. You know what I'm trying to say. But yeah. If you actually look up on YouTube Saebae Trance, S-A-E-B-A-E Trance, you can see my little trance playlist, get a little taste of what it sounds like. Clear these fish. This is honestly another part of this method that actually just feels good, is like cleaning. In a way, you're like clearing out the inventory slowly but surely, and it's like really satisfying. Low key. Actually, you know what? High key. Take it back. High key. Realized the first time I played RuneScape was 20 years ago, I think. My first Christmas Eve, where Santa gave out the yo-yo. Santa's not real, brother. Sorry to hear that. Or I'm sorry to have to tell you that. Or what? No, it was Santa on RuneScape you're talking about. What's in the cup? Just water. We had caffeine this morning. I'm trying to live a more healthy lifestyle, which means I can only have caffeine in the morning now. Well, I'm trying. What sucks is like when it's this kind of year, like when it's this type of year, time of year. What am I trying to say? Kind of year, type of year, time of fucking year. It's so easy to be like a degen. Like it's so easy to like throw your diet off. Just like no more diet, no more exercise, no more. Just like full degen, like gain fucking 25 pounds. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to make that not happen to me because I was kind of sliding into it a couple weeks ago. And I'm like, okay, let's not do this. Let's keep on course, at least somewhat. It's the cold weather that makes me lazy. Same, man. Same. Yeah, it's just like all the holidays do that for you. It's kind of like, you know what it feels like? It feels like it's the end of the day. So not just the end of the year, but it almost like relates to like the end of the day, as in usually when it's the end of the day, it's easier to justify like eating like a fucking pig and just going off the rails when it's like 10 p.m., 11 p.m. It's like, whatever. And then in the morning, you really regret it. It's like, why did I do that? I feel like shit now, you know? It's the same thing with the end of the year, it feels like for me. As soon as January rolls by, it's like, oh God, like time keeps going. I forgot about that. Like it's just a new year. Jesus Christ. And then all the weight you gained or all the bad habits you just started learning, you have to like unlearn. It's horrible. I woke up 30 minutes ago thinking it was 5 a.m. Oh God. Oh no, brother. You're off the rails. Yeah, it gets so dark. It's already dark. It's like pitch black out. It's 5:39 p.m. It was already pitch black out like an hour ago, to be fair. Do you have a trick to stop smoking pot? Yes. It's not the trick you're going to want to hear, though. It's have a really fucking traumatic mushroom trip that leaves you mildly psychotic, and then try to smoke weed at that point. You'll get like a fucking flashback to your hell trip, and then you won't want to touch it again. Like that's what worked for me on it. That was like the nail in the coffin. Like, we're good. All right, I don't want it anymore. I don't crave it anymore. Before that, it was so hard for me to quit weed. I know it's not what you wanted to hear. It's Like, I would just get the worst anxiety ever after that trip from smoking weed. Couldn't do it. Before that, though, I tried quitting weed. I had a couple successful runs. One was for like 3 weeks, and then one time I quit for 6 weeks. And then I immediately went back on it because I never got to the point with weed at that point where it was causing me anxiety or causing me to like just not have a good time while high. And so that's why it was so hard to quit, because it really wasn't affecting the quality of my life that much. Like, it was, and that's why I wanted to quit, but it wasn't like I still had a good time smoking or vaping. So it was going to be very challenging to stop, and honestly it would have been a bitch to stop. That's why I know to never start vaping nicotine. Fuck that. Because I know for a fact I would just have the hardest time quitting that shit. I vape, and it was the worst choice I've ever made in my life, single-handedly. Oh, God. Yeah, it's just so addicting. Like, it's got a few nice positives. One is, like, initially. Increased focus, I've heard. Suppressed appetite, you know. You just have a little bit of a buzz going on, which feels good, and then... But then it's just like you are addicted to it. Like, you can't stop doing it. You're gonna have the fucking flu basically for a month if you try to quit. I never had a bad trip between acid and mushrooms. I tripped on mushrooms once in school, and another time in 10th grade I took 56 hits of ecstasy in 14 days, all while going to school. Bro, what the fuck? Dude. Bro, why would you do that? YouTube chat be wildin'. Yeah. No, and you know what's crazy is, well, to be fair, my first trip I ever had, actually, there was a part, like, the ending part of it was terrifying. Okay, why is this song so loud? The problem with YouTube playlists, you get songs that are just like 200% louder than the last one. I did have a terrible time on my first ever trip, but just at the end. The beginning was amazing. I couldn't believe it. Like, I could not believe my experience, because it was like the first time I genuinely had like done a psychedelic. I was so mesmerized by the entire experience. I could not believe it. And then it got really dark really quick toward the end, but it didn't stop me. Like, that probably would have stopped most people. The experience I had, it was pretty fucking horrifying at the end. But I kept doing it, and I only had really positive experiences that like genuinely left like lasting impressions on me that were like very positive for my well-being. And then I just kept doing it, and I was like, oh yeah, like, having bad trips is I'll never have a bad trip, you know? It's set and setting, you know? So the set and setting was always great. And then when I had a really bad trip, set and setting was still great. And guess what? I had a really horrible time. And it was worse than the first time I had a bad time. Like, it was like bad. Like, it was just, I discovered what the word bad meant, basically. I'm like, okay, this is bad. And you graduated, yeah. So after those experiences, I like deeply respect mushrooms now, and I will not like abuse them. And it got me off of drugs, honestly, like entirely. Just like fully sobered me up, which is honestly what I wanted. Like, believe it or not, like, You know, have you ever heard like how like mushrooms can like cure people of alcoholism? You know, if you have like a good trip, you can actually like just fucking stop drinking if you have an alcohol problem. Like I've heard those stories. And in a weird way, like mushrooms were probably the only thing that was going to get me to stop smoking weed. And it actually got me to stop smoking weed in the worst way possible, but it actually, it worked. LSD used to be a step in Alcoholics Anonymous. That's crazy. No, but that shit works. It just you reframe your life. You reframe these built up walls that you've put up, and these built up, like these, just the way you think, it all gets reframed when you're tripping. It's just like, whoa. And so if you really take it, if you take it as like a spiritual experience, like, bro, that can literally, it can cure you from like anything, like any like mental disease you have, mental illness. Not everything, obviously, but like the ones you've caused on yourself. Is the experience doing mushrooms also different than smoking weed? Yes. Yes. Even though if you did enough weed, you would have a psychedelic experience. Like you'd be tripping. Like I've taken like a... Uh-oh. My inventory's filling up way too fast. I once did like way too many edibles and I was like seeing shit. Yeah, it feels like a reset button. During it feels like a reset button. But then you come back down to earth and it's like, damn, I'm a drug addict. Like, it's not a great feeling coming back down to earth at the end of a trip. Because if you had a really pleasant experience, it takes some courage to like really take what you learned and apply it. Because it honestly is so easy to go back to your old ways. Like, it's genuinely so easy to just go back to what you were doing the day before. It's like, okay, I learned all this stuff, but I was just high, you know, whatever. I'm not going to do anything about it. Have I experienced ego death? I don't really know if... The thing is like, it's so hard to, like, say because... I don't think there was ever really a point where I forgot who I really was. Like, I think I've experienced the like nirvana and the feeling of like the connection with everything in the universe and all this stuff, but I don't think that's ego death. I think that's just like a fucking, like, it's just like experiencing nirvana in a weird way. But it was, I mean, who knows? Maybe that is supposed to be ego death and I didn't actually experience it, but I don't think I ever did. Jesus, what am I typing? Why am I typing in caps lock? Let me just drop some of this. Holy crap. Getting too packed for me. Trying to read stuff. Which one of the Torva pieces is the coolest? I like the top. I like the top, personally. Yo, Nick Kusta coming in with a prime. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, welcome back, BB. I would never. I mean, the thing is now, like, I'm very hesitant on doing any drugs, honestly. But I would never do salvia, I think, ever. Because I have heard actual horror stories of that. I would never do that. I think my brother-in-law said he did salvia once. And he didn't do a lot, but he got fucking paranoid. Like, pretty badly. I think that's what he was telling me. He's only told me that story once, but yeah. Do you like the Grateful Dead? I haven't heard about that. I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, fuck meth. Thing is, I grew up in Oregon, which is like... I grew up in Salem, Oregon, which is like the meth capital of the fucking world. There was like multiple... Like when I'd walk to school, there was like multiple homes that were clearly cooking up meth in their garage. And I just didn't really know what it was back then. But we would have like posters all over the walls of our schools warning us of meth and stuff. Like it was a big deal there. So, since childhood, basically, I absorbed all the propaganda on how bad meth is, and like I've heard horror stories as well, and I would never do that ever. And I think the only reason I was so open to trying mushrooms was because I had been told my entire life that weed was like the devil's plant, you know what I mean? Like the devil's lettuce. Like, but genuinely, like, because I grew up super religious, it was like weed was literally like basically made by the devil. And so when I actually did weed and it wasn't that bad, I was like, have I just been lied to my whole fucking life? Like, they honestly did me a disservice with that. Like, if they would have just been honest and just educated me about it, like, not lied and used scare tactics, like, I probably would have been a lot more cautious with other things as well. I love drugs, which is why I don't do them anymore. Yeah. Wait, do you not smoke weed? Oh yeah, didn't you say you quit weed? I know you were a big weed guy. I can't remember if you had quit. Now we're doing cubes. Yeah, I'm really glad that I honestly don't enjoy alcohol. Like, I actually just don't really enjoy drinking it at all. Which is a nice thing. Dude, the thing is like all they need to well, I don't know. It's a bigger problem than just educating people because that assumes that everyone's going to be educated on the matter, like actually. But honestly, education is the biggest thing when it comes to like not getting into drugs. Or if you do want to do drugs, doing it actually safe and not feeling like as soon as you take it, you start getting paranoid that the cops are out to get you or some shit. You know what I mean? Like if we just lived in a world where everything was just very transparent, like, dude, like if they would just say like these drugs will fucking fry your brain, like they actually will cause you brain damage and stuff, and they actually go through the list of consequences if you did this stuff a lot and the potential of addiction, but they also don't make up shit about it, you know what I mean? Like a lot of stuff was made up when I was growing up about weed. Like it was just horror stories for no reason. I mean, there was a reason behind it, but the reason fucking backfired. It's complicated. Life is complicated. Go to the gym now, Seder. Be back in an hour. Thanks for the chill stream. Of course, of course. Work on that bicep vein. Make it a little bit bigger. Is it arm day for you? Yeah, I smoked weed from 18 to 30. Been almost 3 years now since I smoked weed. Used nicotine or... been 3 years since I've smoked weed, used nicotine, or had a drink. Holy fuck. Let's go, man. I'm proud of you, Dials. Feel great, to be honest, although now I'm plagued with type 2 diabetes out of nowhere, so trying to manage... Oh, no! Trying to manage that now, but it feels nice to not be on a leash anymore. Fuck, man. I didn't know that. Oh, I'm sorry. That does not sound fun to deal with at all. It's just like one of those things of like getting older. It's like shit just starts happening. I don't know if you were here in my stream a few days ago when I was talking about like I had a fucking scare when I thought I was experiencing hearing loss like a couple nights ago. Like I think I might have like mild tinnitus or something, but like it's like moments like that where you're like, damn, I'm human. Like this kind of sucks. Like I'm getting older and I actually have to take care of myself, and even if I do take care of myself optimally, I'm still gonna suffer with shit. Like this is not ideal. Yeah, the thing is that it was only that one night. I haven't heard the ringing since. I was getting a faint ringing in both of my ears. I was like, is that just something I'm hearing in another apartment around me? Like, what's happening? What up, Puppatup? I'm doing all right. Just hanging out, doing the part 2 stream. We've gained 60 fishing levels today. Remember Saphiro? Of course. Doing a gift exchange? Can anyone think of a gift under $50 that they endorse? Ooh. Ooh. Is it just like for work or something? Honestly, I'm trying to think of... I mean, there's always slippers. There's always slippers. People love slippers if you know people's shoe size, I guess. But, there's always nice Christmas sweaters, too, to be fair. I don't know. I'm a big fan of clothing when it comes to, like, gift exchanges. Clothing always is nice. Plants. Yeah, plants. A little house plant can kind of go hard. He wrote a book about porn. Like, who would have guessed? So crazy. No, he literally moved on from, like, begging, you know, gamers for money, like, which I am still doing, to grifting, just online grifting, like, literally, like, appealing to, like, some fucking, I don't even know, like, some deeply religious audience or something that's like just thinks porn is the biggest issue in the world, and like they just fucking have to like porn is the reason your life is so fucking shit. Like that is the sole reason why everything in your life has gone to shit, is because you fucking look at porn. It's just, I don't know, though. It's just a dishonest line of work. It's like your whole job is to just continually convince people that porn is... I mean, don't get me wrong. If you're addicted to porn, yeah, that can be a bad thing. But like, it's just like the way he goes about it. It's just like it's just online grifting at its finest, you know. Yeah, he just like, it's just self-help. It's just like the typical, it's the typical scam artist. You know, like, hey, guess what, man? I stopped playing video games. I stopped looking at porn, and look how fucking amazing my life is. By the way, here's some photos of me with some random chick that's in a bikini. And guess what? If you download my book, if you download my audiobook that has like 17 typos on each page because I didn't fucking pay to get it fucking copyrighted, like, it'll change your life, I promise. Oh, also get edition 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. I'll keep coming out with them every month. A new fucking book that's gonna change your life again. It's just like, Jesus Christ, dude. And the thing is like, people fall for that. Like, there are so many fucking idiots out there in the world. It's not their fault either. I mean, it's just genuinely like the circumstances they grew up in. But there's a lot of fucking idiots out there that will just eat that shit up. So don't get me wrong, he's probably making a killing from it, but it's just a dishonest line of work. Like, he's like a fucking self-proclaimed self-help guru. Out of nowhere, too. Just out of fucking nowhere. Just played video games, played RuneScape, and then instantly, I have all the life lessons for you guys. Can you imagine I did that shit? Like, hey, guess what, guys? I stopped playing video games, and my life got slightly better, so now I'm gonna tell all you guys how to have the fucking best life ever. What are we talking about? Saphiro. Devin, what's his name? McDermott or something? McDermott? Yeah, it's kind of like an Andrew Tate thing. It's just really easy. Like, when you get old enough, and a lot of people that actually kind of discover it earlier on. It's like, bro, it is so fucking easy to make money dishonestly in real life. Like, it actually is. Like, there's so many people to just, what's the word? Like, just suck up to. Like, just like, what's the word? Not cater toward. There's a different word I'm thinking of. But it's so easy to just scam, especially with the internet nowadays. And I just consider what he's doing just scamming. Pandering, yes. It's so easy to pander to idiots. Like, once you recognize how fucking easy it is to actually just make money pandering to idiots, it's like, it can be kind of tempting, for sure, but just like, you gotta have a fucking moral compass. Like, come on. And the worst thing about actually being dishonest in your life, and don't get me wrong, like, none of us are 100% honest, but that should be something you work toward, you know what I mean? And I'm not trying to like sound like I'm better than anybody. I'm dishonest in some ways, and I want to like improve at that. But the worst part is like, the more you go down that route of like being a dishonest piece of shit, like, not only do you ruin relationships and nobody wants to be around you eventually, but on top of that, like, you don't even want to be around yourself. Like, you can't even be honest with your fucking self at some point. And it's just like a miserable life, believe it or not. Like, the longer you do that shit, first of all, the harder it is to recover, because you just keep digging yourself in deeper and deeper and deeper into this dishonest life that you eventually like literally can't even trust yourself. I'm not honest. Speaking of moral compasses, any primers? Any primers? Yeah. Speaking of honesty, any donors? Any donors? We need some donors in here. Who's gonna donate? The thing is, what I'm not saying, though, is donate and your life will change forever. It actually technically will, but not in like not in a positive way or a negative way. Just like your life technically did change. Your bank account got a little bit less money. Yo, red corner. Red corner dropping a gifted sub to the community. Gifting to the rod. All right, we'll do 5 squats for that. My brother. Oh shit, he misclicked. Oh fuck. Yo, wonderful beef. The boy. Dropping the prime for 34 months. I appreciate both of you. Thank you guys. Did you have a nice Thanksgiving? I did. Yeah, it was nice. It was just chill. Yeah, I knew there was at least 1 primer. I actually know there's 2 primers out there technically. Holy shit, 40 strength. I'm actually getting bigger, guys. My arms are getting bigger. When you have this fucking heavy of a rod, you have to carry around all day. Type 1 is you have to carry a heavy rod all around. I mean, this heavy rod. What am I? Barbarian rod, whatever this thing's called. Your arms get stronger. Yeah, baby knows. Baby knows. Working on that carpal tunnel. Yeah, I'm trying to take it easy, you know. If I experience discomfort, I'll chill. It's not that big of a deal. What's my squat mat? That little mat right there, it's something I got on Amazon. Nice little exercise workout mat. You know what's cool, guys? We're 5.4% the way to 91 fishing from level 1. Which means if we keep up this pace, we'll be done in 20 days. If I were to stop right now. What's the biggest mistake or loss you ever experienced in RuneScape? Honestly, I've been very lucky on RuneScape. I haven't really ever had a devastating moment. I would say, honestly, the worst is probably just me losing my whole stack of rune arrows one time on Sebe. I had like 150,000 rune arrows that I just lost. Because I went to Zulrah and was using them, and then I died at Zulrah, and I thought I reclaimed everything, but arrows were the last thing that wasn't reclaimed. And then I went to Revs later, and I died to some PKer, and then I just saw in the message, like, oh, some of the shit that you left at this place got deleted. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I checked my bank, I was like, what? Like, and I saw everything was still there. I'm like, what did I lose? And it took me like 2 more days to register what I lost. And yeah, it was like 150,000 rune arrows. I was like, oh, fuck. That's not good. Anyway, we rebuilt them, but that was probably the worst loss. What does Joseph Smith have to say about fishing? I don't really know, actually. Something about, like, eating meat sparingly. I don't know if he said fish, though. Yeah, I mean, Nightmare was just a devastation after a devastation. I'm trying to keep my toes and knees straight when I do squats, but I really want to... Wait, I want to keep all my toes flat and stretched out. It's going hard as hell. Wish I wasn't broke this month, recovering from some financial BS. Staying sub though. Holy fuck, this man's staying subbed even though he literally can't afford food. Hams, you do not need to. If you are in a, you know, if you are struggling financially in any way, you do not need to support the Says Bays, man. Financially, your presence is enough. Genuinely, I'm not saying that to just like say something. It's like real talk. Don't feel obligated to sub. You lost 20,000 red chins. That's cursed. Chins are so much worse, too, because it just takes so long to grind. Do you ever find comfort in Joey S? Joseph Smith? Are you talking about Mormonism? Or are you just saying, like, I find comfort in Mormonism? Yeah, of course. Religion in general is fucking comforting because you just have this, you just know all the answers, you know? It's like, oh, it's great. But along with that comfort comes the most insane fear of all time. And that's what keeps you locked in. Mormonism goes crazy with the fear. Like, it's actually just wild how much fear I dealt with as a kid. Just like psychologically, just everything was terrifying to me. That sucks. Sorry to bring it up. Nah, you don't. It's fine. I talk about Mormonism a lot nowadays. I'm pretty transparent with it. I don't really mind talking about it. I know some people are uncomfortable by the topic, which is why I try not to bring it up as much as I probably would. But yeah. In fact, the main reason I even don't mind talking about it at all is because I feel like if somebody had talked to me about it honestly when I was a kid, probably would have made my childhood a little bit more, like, normal. Somebody would have just been honest about, like, that kind of stuff. But nobody ever was. Everyone was too, like, careful to not, like, offend me or something. Oh, am I the only Twitch person you're watching? All right, perfect. No competition. No, but real talk, if you need to unsub, just go for it. It is not that big of a deal, ultimately. I'm not judging. Trust me, I'm a Twitch viewer as well. Sometimes I sub to people, sometimes I unsub. It's whatever. I never did anything bad as a kid because God is always watching. Missed a lot of fun opportunities that wouldn't hurt anything. Yeah, no, same. I'm with you, dude. Thing is, though, you sound like a naturally, like, moral person. Like, you just sound like a naturally, like, you know, you want to be a good person. I don't think, like, I feel like you would have, you know what I mean? Like, you would have been fine without it. That's, I mean, who knows, obviously, but I don't know. I feel like when you see a person like that grew up and he was actually just like a piece of shit as a kid, like, yeah, part of it's probably like just how he was raised by his parents, but there also is just like a there's a pretty high probability the dude's just actually a fucking psychopath. You know what I mean? Like when I'm talking about like the really rough kids that you met when you were a kid. You know, I don't think it's just like if you scare a psychopath enough, I don't think that's actually gonna like really do much in the long term. You know. I don't know. I personally believe that humans are like really good in general, like just. But you're gonna have those occasional psychopaths. That's just nature. Ooh, you got Abyssal Protector. Let's fucking go. That is actually huge. I'm kind of jealous, I'm not gonna lie. What is actually the rate of that? How much Guardians of the Rift XP is that on average? Does anyone know? That's pretty rare though. One in 4,000 pulls. Oh my god. Nice, man. GZ. I'm just expecting to get... I feel like I'm gonna get the Heron pet from this grind. I really wanted to get a squirrel on this account before 99, but... Because I got the calcified acorn locked and loaded, ready to turn it into a bone squirrel. But we'll see. I don't really want a heron. I mean, I'll take it. I like all pets mostly, but heron is so basic. I think I had 2 herons on Sebe. You got Super Spoon on that. I'm saving up for the transmog right now. Yeah, the Guardians of the Rift, that little ball you get, the little green ball or whatever, that turns the Rift Guardian into that trident looking one. Oh yeah. That is one of the... I think that might be the coolest skilling pet. Out of all of them. Including Bone Squirrel. Bone Squirrel's up there, don't get me wrong. It's probably second best, but... That Rift Guardian, the blue one, looks insane. So badass. So rare, too, to see. Red Panda Rocky is what I want most. That one's so easy to get. It only takes like, wasn't it like 15 hours? If you just like thieve stalls. 62. You got it from Vyers. Nice. I forgot about the Guardians of the Ref pet. He even had a transmog, or even had the transmog until recently. I've had the pet a really long time. Bro, you gotta get that. If you have a Rift Guardian, it's like an obligation at that point to go get the transmog for it. It's so clean looking. I want to get the squirrel pet. Yeah, that's what I really want. I'm not a huge pet person though on RuneScape. I'm never like, ooh, I'm gonna grind out this pet. I mean, besides like Baron, I would love to get Baron. Went over 3x rays, still never got it on Sebe. Who knows? Maybe that'll be this account where I just spoon Baron. That'd be nice. Baron pet is... I'm trying to think what the top 3 pets are, honestly. Probably Baron, Kraken, and that Rift Guardian. That like Transmog Rift Guardian or like Bone Squirrel. I love all 4 of those. Those are like 4 of my faves. I want a little Kraken pet on this account. That'd be amazing. Oops. Mole pet's really cool too, I agree. Can you just click knife and teak and show the 3 tick rhythm? Yeah, this is it. You literally just click every, like all 3 of his things, 1 tick apart. This is all it is. You can literally even like download or like install a tick counter from Plugin Hub. And every time it counts a number, you just click. Doesn't have to be 3 tick though. It does have to. If you start trying to get off cycle, it's gonna fuck things up. Yeah, 91 fishing is just to get some like decent strength levels. I've already gained 10 strength levels from this. Went from 30 to 40. And I'll probably end up getting to like 67 or 68 from this grind, which would be really nice. Because I'm not actually doing any ammonite crabs on this account. I'm like resisting... I'm resisting some of the like more AFK grinds. I'm trying to be like more actively playing on this account. As OP as it is to do like some super AFK grinds like ammonite crabs on mobile. So the strength levels are nice. The agility, I'll get a couple more agility levels as well, which is nice. And then I'll be locked and loaded, ready for more elite when the time comes. But I'll also be prepped for like higher level fishing. So anglerfish, my, you know, when I fish Karam ones, AFKing, that'll be nice. That's like all in the future though. I just feel like it's a good foundation. A little base. Yeah, you can do that too. I mean, I can go. It's just more. It's just making it harder. You know what I mean? It's better to just like do it in a more chill. Oops, my bad. A more chill rhythm, in my opinion. Are you doing this method all the way to 91? Yes. Seems exhausting. Yeah, it kind of is, but I enjoy it. And again, I'm not doing some fucking Alfie or He-box shit where it's like I have to do this as fast as humanly fucking possible. This account is meant to be enjoyed, so like if I need a break, I'll take a fucking break. But this is the grind. I want to go straight to 91 on this grind. So if I need a break, that means just like logging out or just AFKing it. You know what I mean? Can you show how to start it? Knife teak only? Yeah. Ready? You literally can just start. You can start it whenever. Like I can even fuck up a lot. Like just like me, I'm just fucking up a lot. And I can just start it whenever I want and then just stay in that 3-tick cycle and you're back in it. It's not mining. Mining is the only skill where like you can literally be off tick, and if you continue in the 3-tick, you just will never get a rock. Like you can just literally be off the mining cycle, but with fishing and woodcutting, you can just kind of fuck around and you'll eventually get it. No. You can just start whenever. It'll eventually just get into the flow with fishing. Fishing's really nice. There's not really that much pressure to like get on a certain timing, but you have to understand what 3 ticks is, you know. That's like the only fundamental thing you need to understand. Let's go. 49 cooking, getting 10 XP at a time. It's fair. I did AFK methods for 99 fishing, but it took forever. Yeah, fishing takes fucking forever if you're gonna just AFK it the whole time. Like right now, I'm only like 62 fishing. I'm already getting like almost close to 70k XP an hour, and that's just the fishing part. I'm also getting agility and strength XP, which is beautiful. But I feel like this eventually hits about 100k XP an hour. Doing this, that's like beyond 70. I gotta hit like 70, level 70 and beyond for that to start happening. Pro tip, life hack. Whenever you see a new fishing spot spawn, go to that one instead of the old one you're at. Pro tip. It's because the water's cleaner. And the fish are healthier. Yeah, no, okay, that's a good thing. Knowing you have blood Torva, that's actually... That makes it a lot more, believe it or not, easier to just explain skilling. Let me just ask you, like, does this whole method make sense to you? Like, what I'm doing? Because I remember first watching Cut Eat Barb, it's just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, it's hard to, like... It's hard to like keep track of like what's actually happening because the clicks can kind of go fast. Somebody on YouTube was asking about it, and I kind of like broke it down for him. I don't know if he needed to be broken down though. Like you understand, eating continues a 3-tick cycle, right? So when I eat this, I'm not cutting it. First of all, I think somebody was asking like, why are you cutting the food? I'm not. I'm just knifing immediately afterward. But I could use a fish on the knife as well. So eat the food. Eat the food. Continues the 3-tick cycle. You can even do the double knife click. So click the log, then double knife, and then click the fish. I feel like that it's like a bit more awkward, honestly. But it works. Fishing level 62. We did 1 to 62 today. Beasting. We did 6% of our goal today. We'll take that. Start off strong. And it's only going to get a little bit faster. The percentage is linear, but the XP starts getting higher and higher and higher. Yeah, the goal is to get to 91, exactly. From 1 to 91. It's the same meter up there by my fishing XP too. Right here. So that little red meter over the next couple weeks is just going to get higher and higher and higher. Thoughts on amethyst mining to 99? Hell yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, it's definitely gotten improved too. If you have expert mining gloves... Like, bro, that shit is chill. Finally finished that grind in my first day of AFK Amethyst. While working today, it was great. Oh, nice. Yeah, getting to Amethyst level that's a grind. Well done, Beast. Just use a knife on... I just use a log on a fish. Didn't do anything. Maxing is in sight for me, somewhat bittersweet. It really is. I don't think you understand how bittersweet it really is, because... Well, maybe you do, I don't know. I feel like most people just want to get it over with. Just so desperate to max. But, oh my god. Once it's over, I mean, it's over. There's no more... There's no more levels. No more level ups. It's not optimal. Yo, what up, wizard? How we doing, King? Yeah, no, it's... I mean, that's how I tried to see it. I feel like enough time had passed. I think I actually... Somebody liked Autumnology's comment this afternoon, so I rechecked it. But Autumnology was asking why I even made this account on the YouTube comments. And I replied, and it was just like, yeah, like as much as I would have wanted it to hit Diffie, post max XP just never quite hit that for me. I kept going with it. There was a lot of XP I gained, but I mean, I have like 1.7 bill on the Ironman, so clearly I was enjoying it a little bit, but I always wished I could get that. I could relive that dopamine of actually leveling up, having like actual progress being made that feels significant, as in like new upgrades and stuff, you know what I mean? But so that's partly the reason I even made this account, because it's like doing this on Sebe, for example, going from whatever I'm at, 20 mil fishing to 21 mil fishing just doesn't hit the same as going from level 1 to level 73 fishing that would have happened on here, you know what I mean? It's just like, fuck, like I trust me, I wish I could be built Diffie. I wish I could be built like Hey Jace and Lynx Titan and Wizard, you know, all those true gamers, but yeah. Let's go! 11 strength levels today. Take that. The other thing that'll feel so good, like, it's not just the skilling, but it's also the PVM. Doing, like, low-level, like, mid-level Bandos flicking, where the upgrades mean something, getting Tacits fucking means something, getting a BCP means something, that sounds extremely enjoyable for me. Yeah, actually... Do you know if there's any way to get around that, Wizard? Like, is there still a way to two-tick Dark Crabs, or is that method just completely obsolete now? Like, is there... Surely there's some other way to make it two-tick that's not just eating Karamblons over and over. Right? Or is it actually just, like, not a thing? Can't use ult either. Yep, you can't be under any combat, yep. Such a weird... Such an arbitrary little... I mean, I understand why they did it, obviously, because if you were under attack, nobody else could attack you, because it's not like singles plus or anything. But, yeah, it is odd. Oh, you tried two-tick monkfish? That little method where you like lure the the two little skeletal mystics over there. Oh god, that was great. That was great fun, honestly. Like, monkfish was actually one of the most enjoyable discoveries that I ever, like, went out of my way to try. It was just so fascinating, like dealing with really old NPC models that just are so fucking bizarre, like they just act so awkward, and then just seeing what you can do with the method. That was really exciting for me. I love that. Good times back then. 2-tick dark crabs, 2-tick monkfish, that was great. 2-tick anglers, that was fun. 2-tick sharks, 2-tick, I mean, a lot of these were already well-known methods, but the monkfish, that was me. That was awesome. Wasn't really worth doing though. I mean, it's all right, I guess. But you're better off just 2-ticking fucking swordfish. I still wish they would come out with like a dragon lobster pot. You know what I mean? So you could 2-tick lobsters. Or 2-tick dark crabs, anything that uses a cage. Well, to be fair, you can't 2-tick dark crabs anymore, but would have been awesome. Yeah, Crystal Harpoon is so OP. And now it's like the easiest thing ever to upkeep, too. I actually do want to get to Prif on this account. Not really for CG, but just like, honestly for the crystal tools. Even though Volcano is not that fun. Alright, my friends. We have gained 62 fishing levels today. And we will continue this. But I am getting a little bit tired. I have had a long day. Woke up pretty early. So probably AFK this for a little bit longer off stream, and I honestly, I think maybe tomorrow we might do fishing trawler. I feel like fishing trawler might be the move. Just get the outfit, you know, just get it out of the way, kind of. May as well. If I'm gonna get it eventually, I may as well get it now. Or I may as well have gotten it, you know, 62 levels ago, but better late than never. So I will catch you guys. See you guys on YouTube. Hope you guys have a wonderful evening. And I will catch you guys on Twitch tomorrow. Teak's pretty sick for them. 56 shards an hour for them. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's insane. I mean, I know the thieving is still best, but thieving always felt so fucking shitty. Alright guys, peace out. Enjoy the rest of your evening.